Hey guys, what's up? TTM Mike here, coming at you with a flea market finds video. So I went to a new flea market on, when was it? On Wednesday? It was called the Leesport Flea Market in Pennsylvania. Leesport, Pennsylvania. And I picked up a couple of things, so let's just get right to it. First thing I picked up was this Kentucky Derby glass. I used to collect these. I stopped collecting them. I used to buy them at antique stores, but they were charging too much. So I went to the flea market, and there it goes, $1 American. Pretty cool. Churchill Downs, Louisville, Kentucky, May 7th, 1988. Kentucky Derby. I have about 15 of these, and it was just a little thing I collected. They were pretty cheap, but then they started getting expensive, so I stopped collecting them. Second thing I picked up was this cool bobblehead doll of the Baltimore Orioles. It is cracked. You can see the crack right there in the face. It's an extensive crack. I guess somebody dropped it. These were very fragile, but the head still bobbles, man. So I was like, yeah, not bad. I'll take it for $5. It's a bargain. Here it is, Baltimore Orioles bobblehead. So if this was in mint condition, I never would have purchased it for $5. I can tell you that much. It would have been substantially more. I've seen these go $250, $300, but since it has that incredible crack in the face, $5. Then I found these also at the flea market. This 1980 Tops Kellogg. The thing to watch out for these when you buy them is make sure they're not scratched up or cracked. So one is in 1980, I believe. Yep. Sorry, it's not for. Yep, 1980 and 84, 82. 82. So an 80 and an 82 Kellogg's card of Mr. Ronsay the Penguin. So pretty hyped about that. That's cool. So these were all part of this whole bundle. It was 7 for $5. So I picked up 14. So Ronsay, Greg Lazinski, Frank Lindsay, 63 rookie. So I'm gonna begin. This is gonna be hard to complete, man. It's gonna be harder to complete than my 72 set, because Pete Rose alone in this type of condition with rough cards is about $800. So here's a 63 Bob Shaw, 63 Bob Schmidt, Jerry Kuzman. I got this Juan Marichal, Jerry Grody, Ron Say. This is the mini. This is different from the regular set. As you can see, the regular set's much bigger. These were from the 75 minis. This was an autographed Cal Kuntz. Ron Gardenhire. I'm going to send this out through the mail. And I'm going to try and send this out. See if I know Rick Russell started signing again. I'm going to send it out to Paul first. See if he'll sign. So yeah, these were all 7 for $5. So 14 for $10. Then I picked up a couple of cards here. These are for my 72 set. So these were pretty cheap. There were a couple of these were 50 cents, and then a couple of them were $1.50, and then one was 8 and one was 7. So Darren Johnson, got a George Middlewall, George Gibbon, Ron Klimakowski, Fred Cambria, and Richie Ziss, $3. Terry Lay, Jim Moyer, Dick Tidrow, Lee Richard, Fred Gladding, Gary Nolan, Ron Herbal, Tommy Harper, and this was $7 for Hall of Famer Phil Negro, and this one was $8 for Hall of Famer Rod Carew. So that's how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 off my list. So that's cool. And picked up, oh yeah, picked up this right here. This was $5. I got a Welcome Back Kotter card. It's John Travolta. And I got this set here, Mr. Turkey baseball greats. It's got a couple of greats in there. Boog Powell. So this was a mail away promotion processing department. It says, dear consumer, thank you for participating in our Mr. Turkey special promotion. When you choose Mr. Turkey products, you know you're getting the very best in quality. They are high in protein, low in fat and calories, yet tasty and nutritious. Designed for today's health-conscious consumer. We hope you will continue to support Mr. Turkey, and we welcome any questions or comments you may have. So I don't know what kind of product Mr. Turkey was. Or it must have been a cake or something. Division of Sara Lee Corporation. I don't know what it was, but picked it up for $5. What was the postage back then? 24 cents. Look at that. October 94. Bilmar Foods. Don't know if that company exists anymore. Picked this up. It's a real cool Carl Yastrzemski. I believe there's a 1979 Topps comics. Yep, there it is. 1979 Topps. Picked up this Carl Yastrzemski for $1.50. Not bad. And I picked up these 69 Deco Edge. There's Rod Carew, $4. Bob Gibson, $5. And Hall of Famer Hoyt Wilhelm, $2. So these were all two Hall of Famers. So not bad. Nice pickup. Picked up this cool top super card of Felix Mion, former Atlanta Brave, former Met. I'm thinking I'm going to send this out through the mail to Mr. Mion. He takes forever to sign, but he does sign. So I might just send this out through the mail. Picked up the super cool for $1, 75 SSPC, Jim Rice. Now Jim Rice just signed for a fee. I believe it's $20. So if I wanted this autographed, I could send it out to Mr. Jim Rice. But not a bad pickup for $1. I'll take that all day, every day. And from this guy, this is the last thing I picked up from him. For $2, a 1976 Crane card of the great Hall of Famer Roger Staubach. It's a little faded. I don't believe it was pink. It might have been red or darker pink. But pretty cool nonetheless. Hall of Famer Roger Staubach, Dallas Cowboys. I picked this little pennant, 1983 World Champions. Picked this up. It's seen better days. It's an Orioles pennant. I picked this up for $1. And I picked up these two packets here. 3 sheets, uncut cards, Star Wars. Obi-Wan Kenobi right there. Stormtroopers, Tusken Raider, Mark Hamill, and Yoda, Han Solo, and Darth Vader. So these were, they were Burger King giveaways from 1980. Wow, that's a long time ago, huh? So they're perforated. You can see the perforations there in the card. But there's no perforation down the middle. So you have to take a scissor, I guess, to so you can see the perforations right there. But there's no perforation going across. You see the vertical, but there's no horizontal. So, I don't know. I'll probably leave them intact the way they were since 1980. And my last pickup was some TTM fuel. So I got a whole stack here, a whole bundle here of football cards. Well, there's actually another piece. But some TTM fuel right here. football cards. What year was this? 1982, I guess. The majority of them. So you got Dan Ross, you got the team card, Hall of Famer, George Martin. Some of these cards are in tremendous condition, man. You got rest in peace Gary Jeter. You got Joe Danello. Another Hall of Famer, Harry Carson. I'm gonna send some of these out to get graded. They probably get 7s and 6s, but nice condition. Over 30-year-old cards. Derek Moore, Alois Grooms, Ron Yari, Hall of Famer, Sammy White. Some of these are gonna be sent. The majority of these I'll send them out via TTMs. Neil Lomax, I know he signs. So a lot of these guys sign. So I'm gonna send some of these out. John Matuzak, rest in peace. Some of these guys have passed away, unfortunately. But I will send some of these out. Hall of Famer John Stallworth. This card is not grade worthy, as you can see the edge right there. It's jackified. But the rest of the card is nice, so if he would have signed, or if he had a signing fee, I'd send this out to him, but he does not. He does do private signings. Ralph Benershka, Willie Buchanan, Wes Chandler, Louis Coucher, and just on and on and on. Nice little pile of former NFL players from back in the days. You got a couple of Hall of Famers. And some really good guys. Richard Todd, I remember when he was a quarterback for the Jets. This guy, Wesley Walker, he played for a couple of years for the Jets, and he was legally blind in one eye, man. Can you imagine that? He was a great wide receiver. Chris Ward, tackle. Rod Martin, Matuzak again, Johnny Davis, Jim Zorn. He signs through the mail for free. Maybe I'll send this out to him. It takes a while, though. Tony Nathan. It's just on and on and on. So this whole stack was $10. So I believe it's worth the $10. Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow. Wendell Tyler was a good running back for the LA Rams back in the days. I'll see if he signs. I would like to get that signed. Freddie Scott. Hall of Famer John Riggins. I would send this to get graded, but as you can see there, the corner is a little dented up. Edges are not so nice. Kevin House, I remember him. This guy signs to the mail. Steve Barkowski. Alfred Jenkins. Steve Barkowski had a rocket for an arm, man. Vince Evans. Jim Osborne. Bob Parsons. Ricky Watts. Doug Crosby. Pat Donovan. Dennis Thurman. Couple of lines. Billy Sims. Yeah, and it goes on and on and on. Just a whole bunch of players. So, pretty good deal for $10. The guy had some outrageous prices on his stuff, but that one was that stack was pretty cool for $10. And then I picked up this Equitable Life photo of Mr. Jerry Kuzman. Mr. Jerry Kuzman does sign. I picked this up for $5. He does sign through the mail, so I might just send it out to him, get it signed. I believe he charges $20, I believe. So I think I'll send this out. This will be the next thing I send out to Mr. Jerry Kuzman. And last but not least, I picked up this Phillies yearbook. Oops, sorry about that. This Philadelphia Phillies yearbook for $4. The only reason I picked it up, it had a cool centerfold. Yeah, there you go. It has photos of the 1974 Phillies. Look at all those young men back in the days. There's Mike Schmidt in the center. There's Steve Carlton back there. We got Larry Bower right here. Del Unser right there. Who else can I name? There's Willie Montañez. Who else? Who else? It's the manager, Danny Ozark, number 3. He's long since dead. Can't really name anybody else except the guys I named. Steve Carlton, Mike Schmidt, Larry Bower. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool pickup. A nice day, another nice day at the Flea. Had some cool pickups. This was my first time to Leesport, Pennsylvania flea market. Pretty psyched, pretty cool to pick these sports related items up. So anyway, that is it for today. I do have another bag over there that I have to make a video. It was from my last visit to Columbus. I haven't made a video yet. I just keep forgetting. But that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this quick video of my flea trip to Leesport, Pennsylvania flea market. Made a lot of cool finds, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, do me a favor, hit that like button. And if this is your first time here, do me a favor and subscribe. Love doing these videos, sharing them with YouTube, and love reading your comments, man. So that is it. That is all. Hope you enjoyed it. I will catch you next time something comes through the mail or I do another flea market finds. That's it. Oh, I have another video coming up. I went to the Westchester County East Coast National last Saturday. I have to do that video when I have some time, but I'll post it up soon. Take care, everybody. God bless. Peace.